If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. The third time is the charm, as they usually say. So for Apocalypse Studios and Dennis Dyack and Deadhaus Sonata, as of April 22nd, 2022, that third time is the Unity engine. Let's talk about it. From the official Unity blog, which is something crazy exciting that I stumbled across on Facebook when I saw this. From the official Unity blog, today the studio is ready to announce that they have chosen Unity to power their upcoming debut, with plans to leverage the HDRP or high definition render pipeline to ensure a pristine player experience. Their first project, Deadhaus Sonata, is a free-to-play, team-based action RPG where players take upon the mantle of undead creatures. We're talking vampires, banshees, liches, and ghouls, and other creatures prepared to wage bloody combat against the living. It's something that I've been chucking a spiel about for the past couple of years now with this YouTube channel, talking about Deadhaus Sonata, how it works, what's going on with it, what game engine it's using. At first, it was Amazon Lumberyard. Then it swapped to O3DE, the open source version of the Amazon Lumberyard engine, or the rather rebooted version of the Amazon Lumberyard engine, which in itself was a modified Crytek engine or CryEngine, which games like Kingdom Come Deliverance were made on. Crisis, of course, Rise, Son of Rome, classic series, good games, all done with the CryEngine, which was the modified Amazon Lumberyard engine, and then O3D was the open source version of that. Did another video on that. Anyways, this time they're actually going with Unity, and ironically, I jumped into Unity myself about a week or two ago, just trying to learn game programming and doing my whole game development thing personally, after messing with Unreal Engine 4 for a couple of months, and I can already tell you that Unity is a much easier engine to get your brain to wrap your head around when it comes to game development. So the fact that the team is now swapped to Unity, a much easier engine, easier, I say that with a bit of an air quotes there, from a game developer standpoint. There's no such thing as easy, but more streamlined and smooth, I think, is the better word for it. So what does Unity mean for Deadhaus Sonata? All right, so that's the article. So if we actually jump into Unity here, as you guys can see, okay, well, that didn't go how I planned it to go. But anyways, regardless, Unity is a very easy engine to jump into and to start getting your game development muscles growing and flowing and, learning that whole thing. It's very easy, again, easy, I say, to sort of start your game development journey. And I messed around with Unreal for a long time before I just said fuck it and I gave up, and then I'm switching to Unity now, but I'm still messing around with Unreal a little bit, and I'm still learning C++, which is like the main AAA game development language. Unity, however, uses C#. What are you doing here, green screen? Unity, however, uses C#, which is a slightly, again, I say easier language than Unreal's C++ and the whole Unreal library. And it's just this whole thing. Not the Unreal Engine is bad, but I would recommend definitely Unreal Engine 4 or 5 for more advanced learning, I suppose. Would it be? And Unity is sort of the beginner, but who the hell am I to talk, right? But anyways, the major point here is that finally, I think, hopefully, Apocalypse Studios is sticking with Unity, and it's a very robust engine that has a whole lot of function. And it's not so much the engine that a game developer uses, it's the developer itself. It's the guy, girl, person behind the engine. that will produce the best things from it, you know? But that's how it's always been, really. You have creative minds and geniuses behind some of the greatest games ever made. And I think that the team that Dennis has formed, and just their whole work ethic, and the fact that Unity is very quick on the go, you can get a lot of stuff done in like hours, especially with their visual scripting thing, which is sort of like the blueprints from Unreal. Definitely speeds up the workflow. So you just gotta get a good flow, and then you're good to go. You know what I mean? So with all that said, I am definitely looking forward to the future of Deadhaus Sonata, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what they can crank out with Unity as a game engine, seeing as how some of the most visually stunning games from the past year or so, even the past 5 years, have come from Unity and a bunch of indie games. It is known as the indie flagship engine, right? Unity is, because so many indie games are just built with Unity. And I think that's a good thing. You know, the more users, the better, right? So, yeah, with all that, I've been Calypso. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.